Good morning, mystics. Hey, how's it going? We're on this path of magic. Whoa, let's hang on. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the word and also knowing thyself. So we got to start with the word. The word, first there was the word, the I am presence. And if we ponder manifestation, creativity, ideas, the imagination. And what we find is we verbalize. A verbalization of the word is manifestation. So first it was in a form of thought and unanchored, and then once we give it the vibration here on earth through the word, it becomes manifestation. It becomes creativity. So what we create is through the anchored vibration of the word. Then in form, and we continue to do that through what we act on, what we build. There's everything in our world comes from our manifestation, through our imagination, through our ideas, our dreams, everything that surrounds you. So I'm going to read just a little bit from the book of the Four Agreements, and because he also talks about magic being the word. So all magic you possess is based on your word. Your word is pure magic, and misuse of your word is black magic. Yeah. So the word is so powerful that one word can change a life or destroy lives of millions of people. So if you think about that, really, after this session, I want you to really be aware and concentrate on the I am presence. Anything that you put I am to, I want you to watch, because that can be self-destructive, or it can be expansive through love. So we want to lean towards that expansion through love. So just know that what we verbalize is a manifestation of magic. So it's time to tap into our imagination. So let go of any limitations. Become to know yourself as a creative being. So really begin to own that. Know yourself through your imagination. This comes through meditation, daydreaming, our dreams and our night worlds. Begin to immerse yourself in the imagination. This is a time to be playful, colorful, expansive, and loving yourself without judgment or any kind of identification or pinning yourself in some kind of role. Just begin to let it flow. Let it be free. As the imagination goes, it wants to become form, so you'll begin to know how that form will manifest, maybe in writing, painting, building, space creation, action, some kind of movement, travel, cooking, something experiential. But especially we'll begin to create this magic through love, humanity, and love. So we need to begin to know thyself. To know ourselves is to create and to live in love without limitations. So no magic is, like the saying goes, the Hermetic mysticism is as above, so below. The harmony of what lies within becomes the match of our external life. So what we're imagining is the beginning of our creation, the beginning of the magic. So love, just begin to know that love is such an important ingredient to creating magic and being the magician. So the highest vibration of our planet is love. So we have to begin to tap into that love. And we can do that by beginning to own that love is a natural state of being. And we must be fully present in who we are. We must be honest and truthful and begin to expand into yourself. So know that love expands and fear contracts. And love creates and fear stunts. Love opens to universal ideas and thoughts, and fear hides in a lower vibration and aloneness. So back to the magic. The magic starts with the ingredients of, this is an important part of the potion, so pay attention. Self-love is at the top. Imagination, creativity, the word, the I am presence, some kind of action, meditation, God, source, divinity. So all those, if you put all those ingredients into a pot, then you can begin to manifest through magic. So all that ever was and all that will ever be is in this pot of that we're stirring, this potion of magic. Know that the archetypes will meet us here too. The archetypes will meet you in your demands through past lives. We'll be able to break the veil and come in and to help bring this higher vibration and creativity to turn the minds and the hearts of humanity. So this is what we're doing when we're creating from this high level of love and a high vibration. We can break the veils of different dimensions. Different archetypes will come help. So if we begin to turn this wheel of fortune, it begins to turn into evolution. The evolution turns towards love. And if you think of a painting or a song or a good movie, you know that sometimes those shift you. They shift your vibration. That opens your heart. And it begins to allow you to move, and maybe move towards more empathetic towards other people's cultures or ideas or situations or suffering. And it also allows the movement of the soul. So it moves our soul to become more connected to this lifetime. So we can begin to surround ourselves in love. But if we're fragmented in some kind of hurt, in a holding pattern of some kind of hurt, like maybe hurt from a loved one or some kind of trauma or suffering, we must look back and collect our fragmented self, heal those wounds to make us whole again. This is when we can fully love ourselves. So we have to begin to love ourselves. It cannot be said enough. As a mystic, it is your responsibility to move through love. And we must start with ourselves. We must meet ourselves wherever we are on this path. And if it takes a moment to turn back or to look what might be lingering in the shadow or something that we might have repressed, it's time to look at that and bring it forward. Because we cannot even begin to create magic or manifestation without the imagination. And it can't happen in a place of unlove or believing that we're unlovable, unworthy. The lack of love, the absence of love, is a dysfunction of our modern day lives. So remember this. The only way is through love. This only expands. And without love, this dysfunction of our modern day life will expand through fear, greed, or loneliness. So we see that surrounding us all the time. So it's our responsibility to get that magic wand out and to begin to create the magic in the world. And we'll begin to lessen the dysfunction, which expands through fear, greed, and loneliness. So we must check ourselves, know ourselves, love ourselves. So go ahead and begin this. There's lots of ways. I know as mystics you already know this route. So practice, be a detective, uncover your shadow, and begin to love all of you. The seeker, the mystic. You must know thyself. This is a time of self-creation. How do you want to create yourself to be seen in the world? This is where the magic begins. This can be a lifetime. The complexity is expanding and knowing ourselves and loving ourselves can be a lifetime. But keep in mind on this path, it will be full of magical moments. In the meantime, meditate and create. Use your word to manifest those daydreams and your goals and intentions. The imagination is the key to the magician. So remember, use your imagination. We will end today with a quote from the Gospel of Thomas. If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you. So begin to meet yourself where you are, wherever you are. Know thyself. This is the desire of your soul, the soul's intention. And without the ingredients, it will be, you will form without love. This will be shadow. So rise up, lift your vibration, use your imagination, and create from love. Self-compassion is love. Your meditation is to expand into more compassionate being. So breathe into yourself, relax, use your imagination, and move into the matrix of love.